Good morning and welcome back to PhotoJoseph's Photo Moment. We are now in the Q&A portion of the show, sitting here with Mr. Sean Marc Nipper talking about these Veydra lenses that he just came off of a film shooting with. If somehow you're finding this and you didn't see the main show, although it's actually not really possible anymore, but we'll just say just in case, click on this thing up here. Yeah. I know it's like it's floating above your head. So if you got questions, now's the time to get them onto the chat room. Make sure you put @PhotoJoseph in front of it so that I see the question. If you got a question for him, put @PhotoJoseph anyway, because that's what shows up red on our screen. And let's see here, people talking about how much they love these lenses, which is great. Yep. Oh, Trevor saying he's got the 25 and the 35. And if we do this, now we got to get cozy here. And you got to wait here. Come here. You can.
Oh, okay. Right. There we go.
Okay. So that's there we go.
Gotcha.
Oh, look, now we're friends.
Right.
Trevor says, if you can't afford the Zeiss CP2s, those are a perfect substitute. Excellent.
There you go.
Bart says, I do want some nice cinema glass, but I don't want to purchase something that only works on my smallest camera sensor. Fair enough. I would want something to cover everything, but that doesn't mean you can't rent these. Yeah, absolutely. And that's just to remind everybody, that is how he got these. These are rented. Would you say 600 and change for the 2 weeks that you had it, including insurance? So that's a great deal, especially since that's usually something you're going to pass on to the client anyway. Yeah. And it's a lot of money to put into these lenses. And yeah, that's a good point, Bart. If you are shooting with multiple types of cameras, you may want something bigger because these are designed for micro.
But you've got the little rings that you could put on here. You know, you get the speed booster or
sure.
Whatever.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of varieties of those now that you can buy. The glassless ones, which just make it fit. But if you had a bigger lens, then you would be cropping into it. Right. But then you have the lens booster. What do you call it?
Baby.
No,
speed booster.
The speed booster type, where it actually takes the entire field of lens and pulls it in. Yeah, lots of those out there. Pretty good variety, which is great.
Mike's asking, how do they compare to the Rockinon Cine?
Yeah, you're saying you like them better than the Rockinons.
I do. I feel like there's some sharpness that you lose with the Rockinons over these guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Serge is asking, any focus breathing? Well, these aren't zooms, so they're all prime lenses. So you're not going to see any breathing through a zoom range, but
well, we did have that little. You know, but that doesn't change the focus. All that does is just like jar the camera for that moment when you're So
that is really, and they're all like that. And it's all bodies. Is this your camera or is this mine?
That's yours.
That's mine. Okay, so it's that's weird. But no, the breathing, that's something that would come up in a zoom lens. You're not seeing that here. There it is again. Yeah. You can hear it.
Yeah.
That is weird.
So that was.
And just as a comparison, here, pull that back off of there. You can unplug that. We don't need this anymore. This is the Panasonic lens, and there's nothing. Zero play.
Solid.
So, yeah, that is interesting. I wonder why.
These are used, so, I mean, maybe.
Well, yeah, but a lens like this is designed to get the crap beaten out of it.
Right.
So I'm surprised. Okay. Let's see. Mark Felker says, how do they compare? Oh, you just hit that one. Yeah. Christopher Pepe, do these lenses transmit any data to the camera? No, they do not. These are purely 100% mechanical. So zero communication. So there is no autofocus. There is no aperture transmission. There's nothing. It's pure mechanical.
Yeah. Which would have been nice, because using the Ronin S, that would have been wonderful to be able to pull focus, but I could not.
Right.
I'm hidden again.
Right. Getting Too Higher says, Olympus Pro lenses versus these for non-cinema shooter. If you're not shooting cinema, I don't think you should be buying these lenses. I would not buy these for still photography. The focus range, it's slow, right? To get from A to B is slow, and it's by design so that you can do a nice slow focus pull. If you're doing still photography, you don't want that to be slow. You want to get there as quickly as you can.
And actually, the last movie that we shot, Between the Trees, is coming out in March. We use the Olympus zooms on that on a red, and it still looks great, but it would look much better, in my opinion, using the Cine lenses for sure.
Got it. Was Ashland warned that you two would be alone together in the studio without a moderator, Ryan present? No.
Hey, guys, Ryan watching right now, or is he still wrapped in drown?
I think Ryan is he's not feeling very well this morning. Albert, does focus peaking still work on those lenses? Absolutely. Oh yeah, focus peaking works on any lens. It has nothing to do with the lens. It's all about the camera and the sensor. The cool thing about that, what makes that so exciting here, you're kind of half out of frame.
Oh yeah, there we go.
What makes that focus peaking so useful is that you can put anything on the camera, right? So I've done shows before with the old Russian lenses that I got from eBay and adapted to it. Yeah, you still get focus peaking. So
and I had to use it because being on the Ronin, if I was using the 50, which was scary, to be like, oh my God, I get very little room to move around. So I would use focus peaking just so me and the director would both know, okay, we're solid here. So
sure, absolutely. Albert Campbell, oh no, Jesus Ramirez says, is there a field of view distance using the same lenses on the GH5 versus the GH5S? Yes, absolutely, because the GH5S is a slightly larger sensor. You are going to get a slightly wider field of view.
Interesting, yeah. I didn't even think about that when I was shooting. It was the furthest thing from my mind. Like,
well, he's going to crop it and post it anyway.
Right, exactly, it doesn't matter. We'll push in.
But yeah, it is. And in fact, if you go back and you watch, I'll link to it up here. If you watch the video that I did showing off the stabilized versus non-stabilized sensors, so I mounted the GH5 and then the GH5S on my car, drove around the block. On those shots, I used the 8-18 lens, and I opened all the way up to 8 millimeter on that for those shots. On the GH5S one, you can see a little bit of vignetting around the edges because that lens is a little bit too wide for the GH5S. If you open it up all the way, you will get a little bit of that, that in there.
I distinctly remember a shot that I fully noticed that on the 12. On the GH5S.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, totally. I was like, what is that? What the heck's going on? So we decided to go to the 32-16.
Got it.
Because, yeah, just the corners. It was a little, I don't know if you want to,
Sure. Yeah, we can try that. So Sarah's just pointing out, focus breathing is the change of the size of the image as you change focus. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so it's not for the zooming. So did you notice that?
I did not.
Okay.
Not at all. No. No.
I guess there's your answer. He didn't notice it. If it's there, he didn't notice it.
Yeah.
So that's the 12? Is that what we're going to put on?
That's the 12, yeah.
No, it's 16. That's the 16. Where's the 12?
I'm lost.
There's a 12. There's a 50. We're lost. One of these is around here. There's a 12 here somewhere.
Well, and that's also I wish they had the millimeter on both sides as well.
Yeah, it's hard to identify because they all look the same.
You got to have it on the exact.
Yeah, you notice I've just picked up every single lens to find this one.
Yeah.
Oof, yeah, that could be a little tedious, couldn't
Totally.
it? Okay, so, we need the S. I'm not
right over there, I think.
It's here. All right, let's see here. There's an S.
And this thing.
Let's make sure it's got a battery. This is too lightweight. Oh, it does have a battery. And that thing, let's make sure this has got a charged battery. And it does. Okay, 12 on here. All right, now we're going to swap places again. So let's do this, plug this into here. And go ahead and hit that decimator button.
There we go.
Oh, probably, nope, lens cap's not. Oh, there we go.
Are you seeing anything here?
Can you see? I can't even.
You know what? I think the reason I noticed is because I had the ND filter on there.
Oh, maybe that's what you were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not seeing anything. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing it there, so that's good.
Yeah, it was the ND filter, I think, that was doing that. So
they were getting you, yeah.
There we go.
Dance here. With sound effects even. That's good.
Right, I know, yeah. It's like the door of a Enterprise.
Trevor says, your guest, Sean, should talk about just how smooth the focusing is like butter.
Oh man, it's like butter.
Like butter?
Yeah, super nice.
Melted butter, soft butter?
The thing is I didn't...
butter that you have to squeeze in your toast and
yeah, oh man, it's like dig a hole, yeah.
The good butter.
No, this was the butter that's been kind of sitting out all day on the counter, and you just like take a, slap it on. Nice. I didn't really have to full focus because I had an AC. So what I saw was beautiful in the camera, but I mean, he told me he was happy, and he'd never actually worked with these before, which is super cool.
Oh, okay.
To have an AC that's been around a long time and to get the opportunity to try something new.
Right.
He really liked them.
Nice.
So
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is smooth. It is.
It's super smooth. I mean, I feel like this is the 16. We use this one a lot, so I wonder if this one's a little less.
You know what's interesting? Someone was asking about using them for still photography. Well, obviously you can, but because this focus is quite stiff, it's very, very smooth, but quite stiff, your hands would get tired. Like if I was doing this all day long, I would have sore hands.
That's why you got to follow focus, just to do that makes the most sense.
And that's what the gears are for. In case anybody's looking at this going, why are there weird little gnarly, that's not to grip onto, that is designed for a follow focus rig. It's a little gearing mechanism. Yeah.
Which I can't wait to get that for the Ronin S, because reaching up and grabbing the gears it's awkward when you're on your, the gimbal. I love using that thing though. We used it out actually quite a bit. So.
Yep. Jesus says, Mr. Nipper, did you stay on native ISO ranges for your project?
I did. Yeah, I did 400 on the GH5S.
Were you shooting log?
I was, yeah.
So it's supposed to be 800 on log.
Huh?
Native's 800 on log.
Oh, so no, I did not. Yeah, I got to take that course again.
I put this little sticker here.
I need that on mine.
So I put this sticker on mine so I wouldn't forget. So native ISO is 400 and 2500, and then if you're on log, it's 800 and 5000. So those are your native ISOs. 5,000. I know. Isn't that incredible?
It is.
I know. It's remarkable.
Yeah.
And you remember I did tests a long time ago comparing the native, the two natives, not a log in the standard.
So
and it's,
I believe that I did go to that, not intentionally, clearly, but when we were shooting outside, and we had I can't talk about it. We had the scene.
Yeah, the thing.
Where we did that. It was pretty dark, and so I bumped it up because we'll fix it in post. So there's that. But I did. It was brilliant to have the GH5S and go. Wow, look at this. You want daylight? Whoop!
It's incredible.
Awesome.
It's an amazing
super cool.
I know.
Yeah. There was one shot that I had to take. It was a oneer with the Ronin, and first started off, and my shorts were too loud, and so were my shoes. I was wearing my Vans, and the sound guy goes, "Can you just drop your shorts?" I just met this actress yesterday, so are you cool? So there's shots of me in my boxers, doing this whole 6 times.
Oh, jeez. I
So
want to see
there's
those
that.
behind the scenes.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that's
funny.
there.
That'll teach you to show up on set with noisy clothes.
Clearly, yeah. Think about that.
Yeah. It's little details
It's a
like that,
thing.
they matter.
It's a thing.
Yeah. No doubt.
Especially when you got the sound guy that we had. Oh man, amazing. So
On top of it. Okay.
right? Yep.
Cool. All right, couple more
Anything else?
questions here. Bart says there's an awesome app called Camera Plus Formats that has all the specs and native ISOs for every camera. Oh, interesting.
I need that.
Me too. No, I don't, because I know what they are for my cameras.
App
But
called Camera and Formats.
Camera
Plus Formats.
Camera Plus Formats. Okay, guys, I will look for those. I'll probably try and link to that in the show notes if I remember to. Camera Plus Formats. That sounds good. Eshe says could be great for stop motion with stiff focus. Yes, unable to lose focus as well as with other lenses happens sometimes. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put this comments back up. Here, scooch back in.
Okay.
I forgot that. Yes, Eshe, that's a very, very good point. If you're doing stop motion, I think that would be a great, great advantage for sure. Camera Plus Formats.
Do you know if Veydra is still in business? B&H informed me that Veydra's lenses have been discontinued.
That would explain why they weren't on the B&H website. Veydra.com. Let's see. That would be sad.
If I just say closed for business.
Oh my God, that'd be. It's like, we'll just cancel today's show. No, but I mean, you can still pick them up on the used market, I'm sure.
Veydra's shop now.
Looks good to me. Look, there's
And when
their
you say
website.
shop now, where does it say? Can you
shop
buy 'em-
now.
Does it send you to affiliates or
Error. Oh,
error 404?
that's not good. Wow. Well, that's a shame to discover live on the show. Man. Well, that would explain why
Well,
I'm
pick
B&H.
yourself up a nice used set.
Seriously. Because I was really surprised that I couldn't find them when I went to Veydra. We're sorry, search engine did not find anything for Veydra, but here's one for Veydra. Good job. But we found one in the used store. That was the one I mentioned earlier that we found in the used store. Okay, is Veydra
And Veydra
of
wasn't at
business?
Cinegear Expo last year either, so I wonder if that has anything
Veydra
to
out
do
of
with it.
business, personal view talks. Is Veydra still in business? Wow.
What?
Well, guys, I would say then this is your opportunity to pick some up on the cheap.
Dude, I'm not going to send these back now.
Right? Seriously, what's the insurance clause on this thing? Oops, I accidentally
Right,
lost them.
exactly.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's
Son of a-
insurance fraud. Just
Yeah,
maybe
totally.
just buy them. And they're probably not going to sell them to you. Wow.
Yeah, interesting.
Well, thanks for bringing that up.
yeah, Amazon. Amazon still has
Buy
them.
now, Bart saying, yeah. Well, hey, if you like the lenses, you think they're good, then that's a great
Yeah.
recommendation, actually. Buy now, because if you can get them, they can be around for long.
Aren't lenses like wine?
The older they are, the better they get.
Yeah.
It's kind of like me.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
On that happy note, we're out of here. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. Hey, it is a Monday of the week of Photo Plus Expo, which means I'm leaving town very early tomorrow morning. I still got a couple other shows to do today, actually. I've got a live training this afternoon. I'm going to be doing something else this evening. I'm not going to tell you what, but there's something else happening this evening. I am going to release another video, at least one, if not two, while I'm gone. I don't know if I'll go live at all from New York or not. We'll see.
I think you
if
should.
you are in New York and you're going to be joining me for the photo walk on Friday evening, that'll be awesome. If you're in New York, I'm doing a live presentation at B&H on Wednesday evening. Would love to see you out there. All the information for those is at my website at photojoseph.com/events. You'll see everything listed there. I know the photo walk is totally signed up, totally filled up, but you can get on the wait list for that. Because there's always people that don't show up last minute. So, there's only a few people on the wait list. So if you're interested, sign up, get on the wait list, and show up. Be at the Panasonic booth, I think at 3 o'clock on Friday.
Yeah.
We're taking off for that. You're not coming to Photo Plus, are you?
No.
Missing out?
When are you getting back?
Sunday night late.
Sunday night? Okay. So we should do the Ronin. We should play with that. I got some footage I can show you. with
Yeah,
that thing.
next
So-
week. Maybe
yeah.
we can do that next week. That'd be
Okay.
good. Yeah. Okay.
Fun.
Super. Maybe next Monday. Then I don't have to plan a show.
I love it.
That'd be awesome, actually.
Yeah.
You can plan the show. Perfect. All right. Next Monday, a week from today, Sean's going to be back. He's planning the show. All I got to do is show up, put on a microphone.
Yeah.
I don't even have to shower that morning.
Boom.
Like, just boom. roll in. All right, guys. See you next time.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.